you'll be feeling tense. What will happen to me? I can't remember. I saw this fine gentleman, well-built gentleman. You can see the muscles, the chest, everything was there. In a tie, white long sleeve. I can see that the guy was so filled up in the shirt. And the guy was talking. So all that I heard was, sorry, you do not qualify. And you can see the guy
With
was
all
shaking.
the talking.
Oh, Charlie, the guy was shaking. The guy was kind of, oh. So, Charlie. So what I did was that I wasn't looking at those in front of me. I just turned my head to the window. You know, when you are joining the queue, there's a window beacon. So I was just looking outside.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to focus what is ahead of me so that it will like swerve me off my answers. So I was in the queue, we were moving, and there was this, I think, Indian woman. That woman was
Yeah.
refusing people back and forth.
Yeah. In fact,
So,
I will not cut you, but that was my second experience. It was the Indian lady that rejected me. That was
oh,
my second F1. That was 2019.
so this
Yeah.
woman was refusing people back and forth. So it was my turn when I was supposed to go to that Indian woman, but there was this guy I had standing in front of me. That guy wanted to make a smart move and like you go to another view, but that
Yeah.
Indian woman had already refused.
Calculating.
Yeah, that woman had already refused someone. So the woman was like, "Yes, come." So the guy said, "Oh." Then the guy moved to the Indian woman, and I went to the last view. The person, I think she's an old woman. I don't know if she's still there. So when I went there, like, okay, I'm ready. And though that I was kind of shivering. So, hello, pass me I-20 and passport. Say, here you are. So the first question that the woman asked, and you know, during the interview mock that you were doing with us, you kind of saying that if you don't hear anything, just repeat what what did you say?
Yeah.
So the woman asked me a question. If I didn't hear it clearly, but since I wanted to give that confidence, I think the first question that she asked was, "How will this program help you to do?" And normally, most of the videos when you go to them, they will ask you, "Where are you going? What are you going to study? Tell me about your postgraduate plans and the rest." But the first
Yeah.
question that she asked me that, "How will this program help you to do?" And I have to lay down the answer. So afterwards, I started feeling kind of tensed. So the woman asked me, "So are you a foreign language teacher?" Out of tension, I said, "No, I teach French." So I think she was kind of like, I'm lying. So the woman had to pause the interview and she went back and called a lady, a very beautiful lady, a short, beautiful white lady. The lady
Yeah.
came and she told me that we are going to do the interview in French. In fact, she spoke in French. So she said, Danny, she said, vous allez avoir l'interview en français. I'm saying, okay.
Oui.
So she asked me the first question, why do I want to study French in the US? So she asked me, pourquoi vous allez étudier le français en États-Unis?
Aux États-Unis, oui.
So I gave her the answer. And you know, I was that smart enough that the interview that we did in English, I have to translate everything or interpret everything
Oh,
from
okay.
English back to French.
To the
Because you know the
English
answers
speaking
we had
visa
already done
officer.
it. So I just told her that, I'm going to learn French because all my childhood, from my childhood to now, I've been a best French student. I even had the opportunity to get a scholarship to learn French in one of the Francophone countries. So she said, bon, quel pays? Like, wow, what country? And I said, Togo at University of Lomé. So good. So whilst the woman was interviewing me, I could see that other view was standing behind that woman, and they were looking eyeball to eyeball. Like I can see that that woman was looking at me. Yes, in fact, I will tell anyone here that whenever you are going for the interview, look to them eyeball to eyeball. Never change your eye.
Eyeball.
Yeah, even when they stop and they start typing, don't change your eye. because
Mm.
we have been trained as
And
Africans
it's
that
good to learn the body language thing.
exactly, exactly, because we have been trained as Africans that you don't look to eyeball with elders. Like at least you have to
Exactly.
lower
You
your
have to
eyes.
look down when you're
Yeah,
speaking.
but for them, they want to see you. They want to see. They want to know from you that what you are telling them is kind of true or not. So I can see the woman was looking eyeball to eyeball, like, and the lady paused the interview. She switched off the microphone, and she went back to the woman, and she interpreted everything to that woman, and that woman gave a short smile, like a short smile. She came back again, and she asked me the same question that she asked the first one, like, what did you say this interview? What did you say this program will help you to do? This time around,
Mhm.
the woman didn't type anything. Then she just folded her hands like this and was looking me eyeball to eyeball. I said, "No, this is the time. I'll give it to this woman." And in fact, I also looked straight eyeball to eyeball. And you used to tell us that if you are kind of feeling nervous, you have to use this hand gestures just to release tension.
Yeah.
So I was just giving to this woman back to back my how do you call it, this short term objective and the long term objective, and how I'll
Yeah.
come back to Ghana to help change the narrative of students
Yeah.
back in Ghana. So I think one thing that was kind of a red flag was my bank statement. The person that helped me with the
Mhm.
bank statement, God richly bless him. I don't want to mention his name online, but
Yeah.
God richly bless him
Yeah.
if he's watching.
Confidential. Yeah.
The statement was just 2 sheets, and it was kind of deposit, deposit, deposit. It was for deposit. It was a dollar account. Yeah, a dollar account. So the woman was kind of like, I have fabricated this statement. So she
Mhm.
told me that, okay, I'll be putting you on a administrative processing. I'm going to verify your bank statement. You shall hear from us 5 to 10 business days. So okay. So she took my passport and gave me that refusal letter. You know that when you are being put
The
on
214B.
administrative,
Or is
yes,
it the 214B or the other one? The administrative processing.
it's administrative processing, but it contains the same 214B. But she
Oh,
wrote on
okay.
top of
Okay.
it administrative processing. So she said, I'll get back to them. Like she'll get back to me 5 to 10 business days. And so, okay. I was
Mhm.
going laughing, and people were just looking at me. Charlie, you have been denying, you are laughing. I told them you don't know. So when I got to the security checkpoint, in fact, those guys they are very, very awesome.
Oh,
One guy
yeah.
asked me,
Yeah.
Charlie, how did you go? And I'm so, oh, they have put me, or they have placed me on administrative processing. And the lady said, Charlie, go and sleep. They'll give you the visa.
Yeah.
And I said, really? I said, you don't trust yourself. Go and buy your ticket. They'll give it that straight. They'll give it to you. And so, okay. So I left, and my other friend Frank, she went to the Indian woman, and the visa was given to him. Yeah, it's all about preparation, like how
Yeah.
confident you are, how you sell your story, giving out
That's
your
true.
short-term objective and long-term objective, like your
Mhm.
post-graduate plans, what you tend to do. And as you
Yeah.
have been saying, always link it back to that. You come back to Ghana, and come and
Yeah.
help your
Add
community and your
value.
country at large. So for Frank, he was given the visa on the spot. So he was having this short white sheet. But for me, I was having this big sheet. And I was kind of, oh God, why? In fact, I wanted to walk from that place to uh, Circle, because like I was like, yo, Jeff, I can see you. So I was like, oh, Charlie, God, why? We were two, we came, like you are giving one. And Frank was just kind of motivating me. Oh, what you get it, you get it. Don't worry, you get it. So to cut the long story short, I think on Tuesday I was teaching, and when a friend of mine called me, have you checked the cane? And I said, no, I'll check later on. I go home, I pick in, and voila, it was approved.
Wow. 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 That is awesome. So, guys, I see a couple of people have tuned in. at this point in time, I'm enjoying the story. Sometimes there's a bit of humor to it. So it gets funny really after the experience, but within the experience, it's not funny. You can laugh. Yeah, so it feels
Danny,
good to recall and
sorry,
know that.
sorry for interrupting you. I
Yeah,
learned that
no problem.
one lady had to faint. I think the lady was having this epilepsy. And
Wow, she
yeah,
fainted.
in the queue, it just the attack just came like that. And the lady, when this epileptic attack comes, how
Mhm.
they shiver, how they
Yeah, you
foam,
convulse and all
and
that. Yeah.
everything was kind of chaos in that room. So that
Mm.
room, I don't know what they have done to that room. Whosoever you want to enter, you shake.